I need to explain this. We're also opening a tin because they're fairly cheap now. They're about £8. This is about 12. This is self-explanatory. We're looking for Zeus. Photon. It's not the greatest archetype out there. Not at all. However, it's decent enough. And it does have a very big beat stick in here that we might be able to access if we can get some kaijus or more photon stuff. So we could just make a big XZ spam deck that just turbos out big XZ monsters that have good effects. There's those three. I think these are cool. A lot of people I think these sets are really underrated. They don't have the greatest cards in them. Like, I think the most recent one, which was the 2023 one, the Predaplant one, basically had Predaplants and, like, only Predaplants in there, which was worth getting. And specifically Predaplanning. Everything else was, like, fairly cheap. Then, and, like, some of the other stuff was cool, but I don't really think so. Oh, and this is a dice. We got the Harpy dice. Ooh. The packaging was Harpy dice. Oh, we got the chromos. These are important. We want the photon promo. So I'll open that first. If we don't get the photon promo, I don't know how to play photon. Maybe we'll play photon. Oh, you get one. Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. It's okay. Has a decent effect. We'll start with the Mega Pack, since I'm kind of used to these, and really hoping for a Zeus. Execution of the Contract, Amaranthus, some Fairy, Mutilated Affair Destruction, Agoki, Soldier Gaia, Noctivision. Oh! I like dragons. I'm going to put that to the side. A Wendy, Zeus. Hello. Oh, Ashan. That's cool. We got Zeus. This makes everything in here completely worth it. Ooh, Virtual World Gate. We should just play Virtual World. Fear of Kyroshin's fun. Maybe we could play it. Yeah, so that's something I'm really, really happy about. Let's open one of these. Super Strident Blaze. Cyber Dragon support. More Cyber Dragon support. A Blackwing. Blackwing. Ooh, well, that's a Counter Trap. Dragon Shrine. That's a good generic pull if we want to play dragons. Decoy Dragon, Cyber Pharaohs, Cyber Dragon Nashta. Cool, I guess. Populated Sisters. I don't know. I'll have to read this later. Elegant Egotist. The Harpy stuff can go into rank 4s, maybe. There's Lunar Lights in here. There's this. Sure, maybe we can make 2 level 10s. Sure, more Earth Machine stuff. Maybe. I guess I'll make the Blackwing pile and, like, the Xyz pile. Dragon Shrine is nice. I'd like another Dragon Shrine. Yeah, we got Zeus, so that makes everything worth it, really. We have a good boss. We can go into turn 2, so we have a good turn 2 play. Lantern Shack, not bad. Fiendish Portrait, I think this is an okay. Adamantipator. Maybe we can make this. That's bad. Another Fractal. We don't have any good links to go into, though. I'd like to have one. If we could pull Shurig. You know what? I'll save this for last. Rose Girl, a Salamangreat, Light Dragon Gnista, when Pegasus had a Gnista. And that's Fatal Relief. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. This, okay, this is good. This is big. That's big. Right. An Orchist. And a Drytron. We should just play Drytron. I like Orchists. I really wanted to make Orchist, whatchamacallit, Orchist something like Orchist Tournament, but Orchists just aren't great right now. Another Blackwing that I will have to read. A Photon. This is a good one. That's a good Photon. A Crossbow that supports Blackwings. More Blackwings. Tons of Blackwings. I see a Light. That's probably a Blue Eyes card. Majesty with Eyes of Blue. Cyber Harpy Lady. Protector with Eyes of Blue. No, it's not. That's necessary for Photon. Harpy Oracle. I think I read this and it might be okay. It's the graveyard one, never mind. Blue Eyes Twin Burst. Cool pull. Like that. A Cyber Angel Lunar Light Fusion, an insane card that doesn't really do too much for Lunar Light. And more Rose. That's high levels. I like plants. Plants are cool. Yeah, what do we get? Okay, this is complicated. We didn't get the rank 8 that I was looking for, but we did get a Photon Dragon. That's neat, I guess. We can maybe make use of this. The Rugal goes with... Not Rugal, but the Ominous Omen Shureg definitely goes with a lot of our Tri-Brigade stuff and our Crystal Beast stuff, because we can banish them for grey for fuel for this, which actually gives us a reason to do stuff with the Crystal Beasts. Noctivision's just for my personal collection, because I like Dragon Link. I didn't actually have one, because I'm building it up very slowly. And Zeus. We got Zeus. This one card makes everything playable that has a black border just by going second. I am happy. I am in a good mood. I can make something with this. I think I can win. Okay, so instead of, showing a deck profile, I decided to show a combo to show what our deck actually aims to do, now that we've got some cards which can actually play. So here's a very basic combo of a normal summon and an extender. Do note these cards are searchable both with the Rainbow Bridge, as Rainbow Bridge can just straight up add Awakening of the Crystal Ultimates, or it can add Crystal Bond, which can then add Sapphire Pegasus and gain an extra extender in the spell and trap zone. So we can start by normal summoning our Sapphire Pegasus in order to place our Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon into the spell and trap zone. From here, we can activate the Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon's effect in order to banish itself, to add to our hand a Rainbow Dragon, and special from our deck a Cobalt Eagle with its effects negated in defense position. From here we can activate our Awakening of the Crystal Ultimates, revealing our Rainbow Dragon, in order to special from our deck a Topaz Tiger. From here we can overlay 2 of them. It doesn't really matter which ones are overlaid, in order to make a copy of ZS Utopic Sage. ZS Utopic Sage is effect can now activate, which allows us to detach 2 materials from it in order to activate its effect, which allows us to special summon from our extra deck, our main deck, a ZS Ascended Sage. From here, we can overlay these 2 in order to make a number 39 Utopia, when I can find it. From here, the special effect of ZS Ascended Sage will transfer to Utopia, which allows it on Xyz summon to add a rank up magic card from deck to hand. In this case, we want to add our only one, which is Hyper Rank Up Magic Utopia Force. We can then activate our Rank Up Magic Utopia Force, I can't pronounce it, in order to Xyz summon from our extra deck a copy of number 99 Utopia Dragonar. Utopia Dragonar then can activate its effects, which allows us to detach 2 materials from it in order to Xyz summon from our extra deck an Xyz monster just without using any materials. So in this case, we want to summon a Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. Let me actually just check something. Yeah, because this card is always treated as number C39 Utopia Ray, so it is a number monster. From here, we can then activate the effect of our Hyper Rank Up Magic Utopia Force, which allows us to target it since it was Xyz summoned using by an Xyz monster's effect that was rank 12. I believe it says rank 12, in order to attach it to itself as material. Ultimately, a Utopia Ray's effect can then activate by detaching 1 material from it. We can special summon, not special summon, but add, equip from our extra deck a ZW monster to it. So here's our end board of 2 negates here. So this seems a bit weird having 2 negates, but Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray reads that if it's equipped with a ZW monster card, which it is, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, negates effects, and if you do, halve its attack. So that is 1 negate, but the other negate is in the ZW we equipped in Twin Saber, which says that when this card is equipped to a monster, you can negate a monster effect activated on your opponent's field. Now, the cool thing with this card is it negates upon resolution, not upon activation. So basically, if they were to normal summon Alistair the Invoker, the response will be, that's fine, and then it will be negated upon resolution, so they cannot respond to it. So a double monster negate is what we've got right now. Now, do you know, I believe if we had the Utopia rank 4, it's on this card, number C39, Utopia Ray, we could have ranked up our Utopia into that before using the Hyper Rank Up magic, which means on our opponent's turn we could use Dragon's effect again to detach 2 materials in order to summon from our extra deck a Stealth Kraken to also pop a monster. But yeah, that's basically it for the combo. So now I can show you how we actually did in the Dimension Duel. Right, we got the wheel. One last thing on it. I wouldn't like to do a boss. How many bosses are actually left? And just like a quick thing, we've got Malefic, which is Synchros, Numeron, which is Xyz, and Five-Headed Dragon, which is Ritual and Tribute Summoned Monsters. I think that's it for bosses. We've only got 3 left. We just kind of turboed through a lot of them by coincidence, really, which is, you know, there were a lot of bosses on there, so there was a high chance. This one's interesting. So I'm going to explain it quickly because a Dimension Duel, most people listening won't realize what it actually is. If you've seen Dark Side of Dimensions, it's from that. Basically, it's the regular Yu-Gi-Oh rule set, but with just a couple changes here and there, such as you gain, I believe, a Dimension Summon once per turn, which is effectively you can just summon one monster. It's a Dimension Summon is just your normal summon, so there's no tributes. You take damage equal to your monster's attack when it's destroyed, rather than taking battle damage. So, example, if I was to play a 0 attack monster in an attack position and it got destroyed, I take 0 damage. You can still attack directly. When a monster is summoned, you can choose to have it lose attack to go down to 0, or stay at its regular level, so you can adjust its attack. And I believe that's about it. So it's just a very weird rule set. I don't know what'll happen, so let's see. Right, here's the replay. I don't know how to feel about this, you'll see in a sec. I'll put it on fast forward. We'll just zoom through it. Okay, so my opponent's decided to play Cubic because, you know, it's kind of appropriate for the Dimension Duel aspect. Anyway, we attempt to do the Rainbow Dragon play, but it gets Ash Blossomed, so never mind. We end up with a single Sapphire Pegasus pass. We negate a Kaiju Slumber with the counter trap. They go Cubic Dharma in order to draw a card by discarding Unification of the Cubic Lords. We normal summon this. To quickly explain, like, the rules of, like, a Dimension Duel. Basically, when you can normal summon any monster without tributing, however, you can also choose the attack of that monster, but it cannot exceed its original attack. And whenever a monster is destroyed, you take damage equal to its attack rather than taking battle damage. So we econ the Cerberus here, attributing a Kaiju that we had, pretty sure. They go Doozer, send a card. We draw a card. We go Crystal Bond, add Pegasus, bounce back their back row. Normal summon Sapphire Pegasus, place in spell and trap zone, make Utopia, search the rank up magic spell, activate the rank up magic spell, go into Utopia Dragonar, use the effect, detach 2 materials, go into the ultimate layer Utopia Ray, attach a material, detach a material, equip the Pegasus Twin Saber, and we have game for game number 1, which went really well. This kind of proves that the combo works, like, efficiently, like a double Omni Negate that just has a ton of damage. We could have even gone for Zeus if we didn't kill. Anyway, I Prosperity, adding Rainbow Bridge of the Heart from deck to hand and shuffling back everything else. Normal summon Sapphire Pegasus gets impumped. So, they then go Extrav. They do Kaiju us, we attack with the Kaiju and set across our designated, and then go Lightning Storm, destroy the Kaiju. They then summon Doozer and link off. Now, this is a cool play because they can summon the Doozer with 0 attack. They can make Almirage, which then they can dump this with Doozer, which allows them to summon another Doozer and send another card, and kind of link climb in Cubic, which I think is a really cool interaction and actually makes this deck pretty decent in, like, Dimension Duels. So anyway, they reveal 3. They then send Dues the Meteor Cubic Vessel, link off for a Unicorn, spin back the back row. They then use Unification to bring back a Doozer from deck, and there's game right there. Game 3, Unification was that. Normal Doozer, add Unification, Doozer with 0 attack. So they actually use Kaiju Slumber, banish summon another Doozer, using the Doozer's effect to send another Unification in order to link climb into a Cerberus, which allows them to destroy my Kaiju and summon a Doozer from the deck. They can then use that Doozer's effect in order to send Dharma in order to add a Doozer back to hand and set a card. They then Ash our Crystal Bond. I think this was an Imperm. They then Ash Crystal Bond, which, isn't great. They then make Appaloosa, because I don't think they could kill us, and they just really wanted the negates. So I just special summon Twin Saber and bring out Astraltopia, both of these with 0 attack. I hard bricked here. I should have sided out the traps for something better going second. We then take 3,000 during the end phase. We don't die here. They don't attack. I don't think they use the effect, but we can't do anything, and they can just pass their turn as soon as it gets to them to kill us in the end phase. So, I mean, despite the fact we lost, I'm optimistic. We know what the deck can do, but we also know what problems the deck has, and, I felt like this was a good example of it, so, I'm happy. Or who knows? Or who knows? Maybe I'm coping. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I've got the binder in front of us, and I'm just going to go through it. There isn't many changes. The only thing I should mention is there should be 2 copies of Perry Reese map, but I can't find them because I put them to the side because I didn't think I'd be using them in the deck at all, and I want to try it with a weird combo that's possible with Formant Skipper. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of browse through it. You can just take a look, but overall, I'm fairly happy with how I did today. But kind of as well, we need to work. Well, I need to work on moving forward, honestly, and so I don't really know too much wise what to get in future once we finish with the tins, but I think we're mostly just going to be opening the same packs that we have. I might try opening Maximum Gold, just because, that's a pretty good set, and we might get some good things out there. But anyway, this is a side note, and I'm honestly just going to admit it, because I've got a little bit of downtime at the end of this video. I've put these at the back, because you'll see these exact cards later, but I really do want to change this into a Cash Tira deck. You'll see this guy later, you'll understand why. But yeah. Because it's very hard to know how we're going to get to that point. Because obviously I can buy a lot of the Cash Tira staples, but stuff like Fenrir is too expensive, so I guess not. But it explains why I've been opening the certain packs. But I've also been looking for a supplementary engine to go with Cash Tira, and I haven't really found any. I originally wanted to try Trap Trick. Basically, I wanted an engine that just sets up a negate, and there isn't really any engine that just sets up a negate very easily. That's pretty easy to achieve. I suppose I could go with Alistair the Invoker. But I don't know. You'll see in future what I go with. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.